Demolish all violators. Yo, it's too many styles. Who's the best now? Before you bow me, son, you better get your weight down. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. Wow, it's like Ace of Spades versus Cisco. It's the boom bap, boom bap.
It's the Boom Bap Hour, and I'm your host, Miss Ruby V. And we are here with a very special guest, very, very highly acclaimed MC and actor, Saigon.
What's up? What up with it? How you doing? How y'all doing out there, man?
Good, good. How you doing?
Boom Bap podcast. I'm chilling, man. I'm
Yes.
good. I can't complain, man. I can't complain, man. Like,
That's
the storm hit me kind of crazy. One of my cars got buried in it's under 12 feet of water right now.
Oh my goodness. I was actually getting ready to just ask you about that. Like, how are you doing? Just checking on everybody.
Getting fished out of 12 feet of water in Connecticut at that. So, but other than that, man, everybody's healthy. The kids are good. I can't complain, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm alive. This crazy world. Can't complain too much, man.
Yes. And I'm just so glad that you and your family and your loved ones are safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes. And also just want to give a shout out to Live 89, the #1 source for classic hip hop and R&B, for putting together this dope interview. So shout out to y'all for that.
89. Shout out to my peoples, man. Shout out to Inf. Shout out to all the good brothers over there, Live 89. Just I feel good. I've been in this game 20 years, man, and it feels good for people to even still care about you enough to care to interview you 20 years later. It's just, and especially when you do it your way, and you don't bend or fold or compromise. Part of my whole story is not folding, because I could have been a much bigger artist had I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do with it, whatever they tell me to do, and walk away from my moral fiber and my morals and my integrity for $1. And I chose, I'm not doing that route. If I gotta take the slow route, it's gonna be slow. But to be here 20 years later, my first mixtape came out the year 2000. We're in year 2021.
Wow. So, that gotta feel dope. I mean, know that, you know what I mean? Like, wow. But you know what? You did the right thing though, because every time I talk to one of the people I consider the greats, they follow the same formula that you have, staying true to themselves. So
you gotta be true to yourself, man. It might not happen this fast, but look at all the guys who just said, oh, let me copy what this guy's doing, or let me just follow the format, and they came and then they gone. Came in here today, gone tomorrow. Like I could name 1,000 of those guys compared to the ones that stood the test of time.
Exactly.
I got a new album coming out in December, and I just put out a new single last
week
with Benny the Butcher, who's like the hottest new guy. So
it's fire.
I had a song with Jay-Z 10 years ago. I had a song with Mark Ronson 20 years ago. So I'm going over decades in this shit. You know what I mean?
Yes. I loved your new song. I was definitely rocking to it. It was definitely fire.
Boom bap, man. It's boom bap all day.
That's why you on this show right now.
Yeah, that's all we do. We stick to the script. You know what I mean?
That's right. Well,
no boom trap. We don't do boom trap. No boom trap.
He said no boom trap. Boom bap.
No, we don't fuck with that.
Okay. Well, Saigon, I love your story. You have a great story of going through trials and redemption. And, of course, during your youth, you kind of ran into some things, got in trouble, wound up, being incarcerated for a while. But you came out and like on your IG, you said with your second chance, you're definitely making the most of it. And you had a wonderful career. So what would you say to, you know, anyone who might be going through that like same situation and, you know, they think they maybe, you know, that's all that they, you know, to their story?
I would tell anybody it's not how you start, it's how you finish, man. That's what life is about. It's not how you start, man. You could be losing the race. It's like a fight, man. You could be winning. You could be losing all 12 rounds and then get a knockout in the final 10 seconds of the fight and win the fight. But if you're not gonna be able to do that if you stop swinging, if you quit on yourself, if you give up. So I just tell anybody, man, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And perseverance and being persistent is the key to everything in life that leads to success. Like if I could hit a 3-pointer 20 times in a row, I'll be in the NBA. Because I could hit it persistently. Yeah, it's consistent and persistent. So anything you can do persistently, and that's gonna take practice. And you know, that's how you get good at anything. And that's even living in life and just being a parent and everything. It just takes practice and being in consistency and not giving up. The main thing, like Jay-Z got a quote, he said, the smartest thing we did is we didn't quit. Because we had every option to quit. We had every reason to quit. I've had every reason. And I tell people the story. Every record label told me I wasn't good enough to get a record deal. Every single one. If that's not enough, from Def Jam to Atlanta, and I thought I was pretty good. And so if every label tells you you're not good enough and you don't quit, that's every reason in the world to quit right there. Like most people tell themselves, if all these people saying I'm not good enough, maybe I'm just not good enough. But I took that as fuel, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna prove all y'all wrong. And you know, that's what I've been doing ever since then. And I get a kick out of that shit now. I get a kick out of proving people wrong. Man, I be waiting for a motherfucker to doubt me. Go ahead, one nigga doubt me real quick, so I get fuel from that. Like right now, I got an app coming out. And I got people saying, "Oh, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna pop." Watch in 2 years, I have the hottest fucking hip hop app in the world. Watch.
Is that the media outlet that you've been launching, like the Hip Hop My Way?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I've been paying attention.
That shit about to be the latest shit ever. Watching, I tell people. Cause I had it going right before COVID. Like we was already on my way, then COVID fucked us up. But now I just went back and made it even better. I made it even because I didn't have an app before. I didn't have a mobile app. I just had the website. Now I got the website with the mobile app to support it. And I got a strong team. I got the right team with me. And for the next 2 years, that's what I'm using the music for. The music is just to catapult everything else. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The music is just like, okay, look, I'm still here, but I'm doing other shit. Because I love music, but I'm a 44-year-old man. I gotta diversify my portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the smartest thing to do. That's what the other people don't do.
Honestly, when people ask me what I do, I'd hate to say I'm a rapper. Like that's the last thing that's gonna come. People who don't know, I'll say anything. I'll be like, I make music. I write music.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm a rapper, so that shit has got cheesy in 2021.
Okay.
They messed it up. It used to be cool. It used to be a cool thing to say. Now it's like rapper.
let me find some other things as well to add to the repertoire. Yeah. That's right. And you've even done some
I wrote a book too. I got a book out. I just wrote a book called Pain, Peace, and Prosperity, man. I need it just came out. Part 2's coming out. I wrote 2 books. Part 1 is out, part 2's coming out. I just been doing so I ain't had time to really promote it like I want to, but I'm really gonna start buckle down and start promoting it like how I should be promoting it. I got a battle coming up October 3rd. There's just too much shit going on. Honestly.
Okay.
I went from being in a hermit in a closet to doing nothing to having too much shit to do now.
So you got a battle. So tell us more about that. When is this going down? I mean, we want to know all the details about that.
I'm battling in Atlanta, October 3rd in a month.
Okay.
I'm battling Vado.
Okay, we're gonna have to find a way to be there then.
Huh?
I said, we're gonna have to find a way. You got to give us the details on that, where that's gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? We got to be in the
I
spot.
just know it's in Atlanta. I don't know the venue. I know it's in Atlanta on October 3rd. I don't know the venue yet. I just know I'm coming. I'm coming to put in work. That's it.
Well, we definitely gonna find out more information about that.
I feel like a young rapper right now.
Well, you're supposed to be feeling young. You know what I'm saying? Like
young till I die. Young till
there
I die.
You go. There you go. Yes.
Young till I die.
So definitely, you know, you did some acting as well, and you was even like on HBO's like Entourage. Like, what was that experience like?
Oh, that shit was the best. That was the most fun I ever had in my life. Still,
wow.
I'm still trying to catch up to that fun. I'm still trying to, that was the most fun I ever had in my life. But no, it was cool, man. It was cool though. The experience was good. I just learned a lot about being a professional. Because you know, with HBO, they don't play, bro. They expect you to be on time. They don't want to hear no, oh, I overslept. They don't want to hear none of that. They paying you well. They expect you to perform well. They expect you to be a consummate professional, and which everyone should be.
Absolutely, definitely. Yes. Now, when I check out your IG, I mean, I just think, you know, I love it that, you know, you always like show your daughters, show your babies. And, you know, I mean, I just love Black fatherhood in action. I mean, it's definitely just a dope thing to see.
It's funny because I used to show them. That's all I used to show. People used to be like, yo, man, you got to show more than you just your kids, man. You got to start showing other shit.
But ain't nothing wrong with that. You love your kids.
Yeah,
you know what you're going to do, right?
My children, that's it. Like, I created Instagram to show off my kids. Like,
that's what's made
like
for.
when I tell people, I said, this is my flex, man. You can show your cars, your money, your girls. My flex is my kids, man. How smart they are, how talented they are. Everything. My youngest will be 10 years old, and every time he learns something new, I put it on Instagram. He be like, "Come on with this shit, bro."
Wow,
every time
that's a beautiful thing to see.
I gotta post this. I've been doing this shit my whole life.
Word. Now, one thing I did want to ask you about, right? So, I watched like Love and Hip Hop, right? So you was on season 4, and I always wondered to myself, like, do they do things and sometimes like aggravate like different situations? Just something I always wonder, right?
Yeah.
And so you basically was saying that they were really like the reason why, you know, kind of like your co-parenting relationship kind of fell apart. Like, was Love and Hip Hop like really kind of aggravating that situation?
Very much so. To the max. Well, honestly, it was easy for them to do because my co-parent wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, so she was easy to manipulate. Like anybody, a strong-minded person, they would have had a harder time doing it. She just was very easy to manipulate. And I told her, like, don't be that person. Like, don't be the person. They look for weak people and they go, oh, it's easy to get her to cause chaos, because that's what sells. That's what gets people to tune in. It's chaos and drama. And so every chance she got for every situation to be dramatic, she took it. And I'm like, stop letting these people allow you to do that, because we have a son. This shit is not, this show is temporary. We have a permanent shit going on. Like, and I'm the type of person, I know how to harbor animosity. I won't forget this shit. We still don't get along, me and that girl. That shit was 7 years ago, and I still don't fuck with that girl because of that. And I told her that. I said, look, man, I'm my father's child, bro. And I hate to say it because it's not a good thing. It's a bad quality to have, but I have that quality. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you, man.
Well, you know, I mean, it could be good or bad, because sometimes you just know what you don't need in your life anymore. So, you know, I'm not going to say that's necessarily bad. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's a good thing when you can just walk away from something. A lot of times, you know, when I probably should give something another chance, it's just like, I'm not heating up no old McDonald's French fries, man. Throw them shits away, man.
Okay. That's the first time I heard it put that way, but
yeah, I'm not as good as they was when they was hot. I'm gonna go back to McDonald's. I'm gonna let them just go, fam.
it's just not the same.
I'm not trying to bring those back, man.
Man, I love it. Great analogy.
Yeah, old McDonald's fries could never be the same, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and that's what happens. And it's so funny because she called me today. It's funny you that I was speaking to you. She never calls me. She called me today and was like, I was always team Saigon. I was always on your team. I'm like, I said I was born at night, not last night, motherfucker. Like, like, you stupid. But, like, first of all, I gave you every opportunity not to be on my team. I don't need you on my team. I just need you to do the right thing. Do what's right. We learn right from wrong when we're fucking babies. Do what's right. If you're doing something that don't feel right to your spirit, don't feel right in your heart, it's probably not the right thing to do. It's probably some wrong shit. You know when you know right from wrong because it feels wrong. You know. So if you're doing something that feels wrong just for spite and because you think you hurting me, you can't hurt me. I don't give a fuck about you enough for you to hurt me. Only person you're hurting is the relationship that I have with my kid, and that's what hurts me. That's what bothers me. That's what's making me not like you. It has nothing to do with you per se. I could give a fuck. If you want to go jump off a fucking cliff, just as long as my son ain't in your arms, go do it. God damn it. No, and I hate to sound mean like that, but she's a grown up, and now you expect grown people to act their age at some point. We're not even in our 20s. It's not like you're a young adult. You're an old ass adult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's young adults where you're like, oh, he's on the borderline. He's still doing young shit. Once you're in your 40s and shit, you're supposed to cut that shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of shit people be doing, they're supposed to cut it out. Like, come on, man. You know better than that. You know better than that. Like, and people like to she makes excuses for herself and blame shifting. Don't come to me blame shift. I know when I'm doing something right and I know when I'm doing something wrong. And I try 99% of my life try to do the right thing.
That's all you could do. That's all you could do.
And that's all somebody can expect from you is to do the right thing. Do what's right. Do what's fair. Treat people like you want to be treated. Treat people fairly. People treat you fair, and fair is fair.
It's the reason why it's called the golden rule.
Yeah, man. Look at that. You see it? Look.
What's going? Is that?
You don't see that?
There's a tear.
Yeah.
That's really like hurting you right now. Damn, man.
Yo, man, I just want to do it right, man. Nah, I'm just fucking around.
But it's okay though. I was like, look, this is a safe place. You can do that here.
I was trying to do like bro man. You see, bro man got that meme. Bro man was like, they have sandwiches.
Yo, but that's a real ass tear though. Like you got me for a second. I was like, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, sandwiches.
No, but no, for real though. But just stay on the right path. You on the right path. Just try to, what I'm saying, just keep on being there and making sure that it's all about the babies.
You know what I told Erica? Being that you brought that up, I said, yo, I try to use Boys in the Hood. You've seen Boys in the Hood, right?
Of course.
I try to use that analogy. I say, you look at the movie Boys in the Hood. I said, look at Trey, right? Trey went to go live with his father when he was like 8 years old, 9 years old. The mother did the first 9. She did her 9. And when he started becoming a man, she gave it to the father and said, go raise this nigga to be a man. And said that, and the jewel in that movie is he was the only one that grew up with his father. His friends didn't have their fathers. Ricky didn't have his father. Doughboy didn't have his father. Them niggas, Ricky got shot. Doughboy went to jail, got killed, and he went to college. That goes to show you the father makes the difference, nigga. Put it like that. Why you think he got out the car? He said, let me out, Jay. Let me out the car.
That's right, because guess who told him before he left?
Guess who had to go face his father at the end of the day? Them niggas who had to go home to mommy, they didn't give a fuck. Them niggas was doing shootouts and bangouts. I said, yo, if I had my father in my life, I wouldn't get in half the shit I was getting into. I had to come home and face my mother. It wasn't, she just gonna yell and scream and tell me I'm on punishment and then tell me to get out when I start annoying her. I already know how the whole shit is. When I'm
Yeah.
punished, I become so much of an annoyance. She'd be like, go outside and play. Thought
And
you never, I
that
thought
was
you,
the whole point, right?
yeah, I thought you never asked. God damn it.
Oh man.
So
But
yeah,
yeah, I agree.
so I told Erica, I said, look, that's the jewel in the movie. Don't let your pride get in the way of what's the best for the situation. Because my son needs a man right now. He's about to be 10 years old. You put in your first, you did half. Because after 18, we both lose him to college. He goes off and becomes a man. You put in your half. Let me do my half and let's raise this boy. Let me do my
Word.
half, yo. Get your pride out your face, bro. Your pride. She worried about people saying, "Oh, her father lived with her son lived with his daddy." Yeah, he's supposed to, motherfucker. He's a little man. It's the pride thing. She's worried about that.
Yeah. And
But
and we don't
you don't fuck
need
around
to
and have a
have that
little
in the
Nas X,
equation.
and then if that happens, I'm gonna be like, "Look, man, you raised Lil Nas, nigga. I ain't raised this nigga, son. You raised Lil Nas, nigga. Leave me out of it. Nope, don't call me now, nigga. Don't call me
Oh man.
when this nigga playing pregnant on People Magazine. Fuck out of here.
Oh Lord, oh boy, that's a whole nother
Don't call me then.
situation right there.
Yeah, don't call me then, nigga. You did that. That was on you, Scrap.
Woo! That's a whole nother situation right there. Now,
This shit is out of control, bro. This shit is out of control.
yeah,
They
it's a
always
lot
take a
going
black
on.
man and they always take that shit and do that shit to a black man, bro. This nigga is the first pregnant black nigga ever.
It's a lot going on in the music
Yeah, there's
industry
a lot
right now.
going
A
on.
whole lot. I'm
And you
telling
know what's
you.
funny? And you know what's sad about it? I think black women is the only thing that could stop the bleeding. It's up to y'all to be like, this shit is enough now. Know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's gonna take,
right.
because if we say something, black men say something, he's homophobic, he's weird, he's strange, he's a hate monger. But if y'all can say something, y'all can be like, no, that's not what a man is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say something and get away. We can't say shit. They got
Oh,
us tied up. So we say something, nigga loses everything. You lose your
yeah,
job.
it's a lot of cancel culture going on. I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
you, it's a lot of cancel culture going
it's
on.
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Definitely. Now, Saigon, look, I'm gonna ask you a loaded
That's
question.
crazy.
I'm gonna ask you a loaded question, okay?
All right.
And I love hearing the answers to these questions, but what is the best way that you can describe what hip hop means to you?
The best way I can respond, what hip hop means to me? Hip hop
Yes.
to me means black. Black, man.
Okay.
Unapologetically black. And when I say black, I don't just mean skin color. I mean mind frame. Because you
Hmm.
got black white people. You know what I mean? We got
Word.
black, well, we got niggas with brown skin who's white as a motherfucker. So I don't mean that. I mean black mindset, like fucking rebellious. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. Y'all not gonna
Mm.
keep pinning me down and not expect me to fight my way up out of it. Hip hop comes from fucking poverty. It comes from oppression. It comes from I'm tired of this shit. It comes from we gonna get out. If you look at the message from Broken Glass everywhere to fucking a bunch of fight the power, like songs and were moments of times that shifted the culture in the black community. So certain songs is for times that, like even Queen Latifah when she says UNITY and that's the unity and ladies first and all of this shit, like all of those is moments and times. I remember seeing those videos and saying, damn, she's really stepping up for the ladies, saying shit, we matter as well in this culture, in hip hop culture. Like y'all gotta look at us as more than just sex symbols, more than just, you know what I mean, tits and ass. So
That's
all of
right.
that shit, all it, and now look where we back. Look where we at now in hip hop with females. We back to the tits and ass more so than ever because we dropped the ball. We let the thing about us is We let people take our shit and make it big thing. And this is what is happening with hip hop. That we don't own it. We don't claim on. We own it, but we don't claim ownership to it. We let them take it, and they see the power of it. That's why they use it to sell everything. Hip hop sells every fucking product in America, from Mercedes Benzes to Timberlands to fucking MasterCard to credit to burgers to hamburgers to hot dogs to you name it. Hip hop selling it in America. But
You better believe it.
But meanwhile, we use it to promote the destruction of our community by gang banging and pimping hoes and you know, being misogynistic and dissing our women and all this crazy shit. We don't even understand the power of it.
I mean, that's what they was trying to tell us back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop was born in rebellion because we always had to fight, you know, and then that's basically the formula that made hip hop. So, you know, that's just automatically going to be innately, you know, in the culture. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely. You know, that I love hearing the answers to these questions. I think, did I lose your video real quick? You still there?
I'm gone.
Oh, there you are. You back.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
back. Yes, most definitely. But I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, we definitely always had to keep that fight up. And then, you know, it's a shame that the corporations really, you know, I mean, they're the ones who basically, you know, said that anything conscious wasn't a good thing that would, you know, be marketable. So just kind of went on that track, and now it's just kind of like out of control. You know what I mean?
Because they don't want, because the opposite of conscious is unconscious. You always drug your victim before you rape them and shit, man. That's just the way you do it. You don't want a motherfucker thinking on point when you pulling the wool, the rug from under him. You want him as fucked up as possible. So they don't want our kids to compete against their kids for tomorrow's jobs and tomorrow's future. They want our kids to be gangbangers, and they want our daughters to think, oh, I don't gotta be smart. I got big titties. I got a fat butt. I can go strip club and shake my ass and people throw money at me. This is the shit that they don't want us to be engineers and doctors and shit like that. They like, no, those are jobs that's always gonna be here. Our kids need those jobs. Y'all niggas gotta be rappers and dunk a basketball and shit like that.
Right. And if you don't do that, then you can't be nothing. So, you know, yeah. So we just gotta, you know, definitely always you know, just stay woke for real. It just always stay woke to what they, you know, trying to put over our eyes. So what I want to definitely get back to is just your new single, No Witness, and it's dropping Friday, right?
No, it dropped this Friday.
Oh, drop this Friday. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, yes. So we definitely gonna be playing that after this interview. So before
run that up, man. Featuring my little brother Benny the Butcher, man. I'm so proud of that guy. So proud of that kid, man. I watched that kid work hard for a lot of years, man, to get where he's at. So there was nothing given to that kid, man. He earned everything he got, man.
That's what's up. Shout out to Benny the Butcher. What's up? Yes. Yeah. That is what's up. So basically, let us know. You before we wrap it up, anybody you want to give any shout outs to?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, shout out to Buck Wild, Digging in the Crates crew, whole Boom Bap Nation, Boom Bap Radio podcast. Everybody stuck to the script, man. This kid right here is blasting some Boom Bap shit as we speak. The car just pulled up, blasting some Beanie Siegel. Shout out to him. Just shout out to mankind, man. To every man, woman, and child, man. Everybody do the right thing, stay positive, and just, man, keep it banging, man. Hip hop forever, you heard?
Word. Now, where can we find everything Saigon? I'm talking about your website, Saigon, your Instagram, your everything.
Just go to hiphopmyway.com, man. The relaunch is coming. If you're an artist and you got a page, man, I'm gonna get an email. Now you can go hook your page up. It's a lot more fancier. You can get snazzy with it. And man, God bless y'all, and just keep it positive, man.
Yes. Yep. And is it an app as well?
Say what?
You say it's an app as well?
Yeah, the app is coming. We're going to beta testing next week. So yep. It's an app and a hip hop and a website. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just want all those details that we can share with everyone. We definitely will be sharing it with all of our audience.
I'm gonna send y'all all the details, so you can make sure any artist you interview, you gotta be like, yo, you got a Hip Hop My Way page? You don't got no page, you bugging.
There you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you a lot.
Yes, we enjoyed having you today on the Boom Bap Hour. Thank you so much for being our guest. Boom Bap and hip hop at its finest. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. It's the Boom Bap Hour,
right
y'all.
here. Peace and love. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.